And we are live. Hello, guys. Welcome to another Wizard Teacher Live. You know what's happening in these videos? There is a quiz, a grammar quiz that I'm going to do. You guys can come along for the ride. But first things first, I would like to invite you to follow me on Instagram, because take a look at my latest videos there. I'm using AI. So if this is not fun enough for you, these kind of quiz videos, if it's too serious, you can watch these, where basically I will be explaining to you some vocabulary in a fun way. As you can see, this girl is not real. She was created by AI, but there are more videos. I'm posting at least 2, sometimes 3 daily, and it's a lot of fun. So follow me on Instagram at TeachersDenek. This is it. Yeah, this is the handle. This is the Instagram handle. Okay, so guys, without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to share my screen and show you the prompt that I have prepared for ChatGPT today. You have seen the title of this video, so you can probably guess. Here is the prompt. And I'm going to just put myself down here in a lovely circle. Okay, another quiz, please. You see how nice I am to ChatGPT? It's so important to be nice, right? Let's do the classic fill in the gaps, close, functional words only, articles, prepositions, particles, conjunctions, etc. This time, the theme is New Year's Eve fireworks and why they suck. I want a story of someone nearly losing their life. Make sure it follows the rules. One gap, one word. Phrasal verb is 2 words. A particle would be okay though, right? I'm just making sure that ChatGPT understands my instructions, because you know sometimes things can go wrong here. Each gap needs to be numbered. Thank you, because I'm nicer. See, let's go. Let's go. See, it's processing, and here we go. Absolutely, here we go. Dark, dramatic, very New Year's Eve, and functional words only. What did I almost say there? What a slip, a Freudian slip, perhaps. No lexical cheating. Yeah, please no. Very funny. ChatGPT's sense of humor is the next level, isn't it? Articles, prepositions, conjunctions, particles, auxiliaries. Didn't ask for that, but that's perfect, because that's also functional words only. Here we go. How many gaps? 21. I think that will do. That will do for today. Hopefully, it won't be such a disaster as yesterday. I think this one is easier for ChatGPT to create. Let's see if it's easy for me to do. How many would I be happy with today? I think if I make only 1 mistake, I will be over the moon. If I make 2 mistakes, I will still take it. 3 mistakes, borderline. 4 mistakes, not too good. 5 mistakes would be awful. So let's see. I never liked fireworks, but last New Year's Eve nearly killed me. If something nearly kills you, it almost kills you. Nearly and almost are synonyms. Yeah. It was just before midnight, and all the streets were packed. Packed with people? I think so. Packed with people, right? The streets were packed with people. Or is it packed of people? You say full, busy streets, right? Packed with people? I think it is. Let's see if I'm right. I hope so. Packed with people. Nice start. And yes, with is correct. The streets were packed with people. Whenever you're ready, give me number 2. Basically, it means full of people. There were loads of people in the streets. They were really busy streets, right? Packed. You can say means of transport is absolutely packed. A bus, a train is absolutely packed, meaning there are loads of people there. It's one of those strong adjectives as well. You can't really grade this. It's the only way you can intensify it, or one of the ways is to use the word absolutely. And these people were setting, I think we are looking for a phrasal verb here, something to do with preparing the fireworks. I think the word we are missing here is up, setting up fireworks, right? If you set something up, you're sort of preparing it. I think so. Setting up fireworks. What else would it be? Setting the fireworks? No, we don't have any specific ones. It's the first time we are mentioning the fireworks too. So I think it's going to be setting up fireworks. And the moment of truth. Is this going to be right? It is. Wonderful. People setting up fireworks, you are on form so far, meaning I'm doing well. Okay. Here, safety rules. So this is, I think the key word here is any, which is going to have a negative meaning. And we need another negative word here to make it work, right? Because this is used with negatives. And it's going to be a lexical negative. It's going to be a preposition without, I think, without any safety rules. Basically, these people weren't paying attention to any safety rules. They were not really careful enough, right? So it's going to be without. I hope so. Hat trick. It's a hat trick, ladies and gentlemen. I got 3 in a row. Yeah, clean and confident. So far, so good. Okay, I was walking home, a friend. That seems to be easy. It's going to be with a friend, right? You walk home with a friend. Okay, I was walking home with a friend. Has to be with a friend, right? We were together. Yeah, 100%. Okay. And now this is past continuous, right? We were in the middle of this action of walking, and then something is gonna happen in the middle of it. And I think the word we're looking for is a conjunction, and it's gonna be when, right? I was walking home with a friend when we heard a loud bang. Could be behind us, probably, right? I think so, because we cannot say ahead of us or in front of us. That's too many words. So we need behind us. We need a single preposition, basically there, right? Which talks about sort of spatial arrangement, right? We are ahead, and then we hear something behind us. And also when it's used for 2 actions happening at the same time. So basically, I think number 5 is going to be when. It could be as well, but I think when is better here. Oh, no, 5. I meant 5. Sorry, 5. Yeah. Whew. ChatGPT is smarter than you think. Got it? You mean 5. Exactly. Thanks for being so smart today. Thanks for being so smart today. Lovely. I just gave ChatGPT a compliment. Thank you. I'm loving this streak with you. You're doing brilliantly with these functional words. Well, it's definitely going better than yesterday so far. Okay, we heard a loud bang behind us. Bang is this like loud noise, right? Something like that, like an explosion sort of. All right, behind us. I think it's going to be behind us. Exactly, behind us. Lovely. 6 in a row. That's good. Before I could react, a firework flew. So that's the past tense of the verb to fly, right? So a firework flew, and then there's the word control. I was thinking out of control. Flew out control, that doesn't seem to be enough. Flew out of control. It's definitely not flew into control. It should be flew out of control, I think. Unless there is another word, a single word, which we can insert here, because it shot straight into our direction. I think it's going to be into, or in, maybe. Shot straight in our direction. Into, I think into. It goes into your direction, in your direction. It could be in. Guys, here's the first one I'm not sure about. First things first, honestly, number 7. Did you mean flew out of control? Is it double L? No, one L. By any chance? Exactly. Well, it's 2 words. It's 2 words, though. Next time, be careful. Okay. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I should have flagged that it's 2 words, not 1. Thanks for catching me. It's fine. I mean, we are here to help each other. Yeah, but now I'm struggling. And shot straight in our direction. Is it in or into? Shot straight into. I feel like it's into. It shot straight in our direction or into our direction. I'm going to go for into. It could be in. Something is heading in your direction. Definitely that exists in English when something is heading. Yeah, but okay, let's go for into. Yeah, it's correct. It's correct. Perfect. Spot on. Okay, well, I can continue then. I froze a second. Well, that one is easy. I froze for a second, right? For a moment, for a second. Oh, no. What? Hey, actually, for is the correct word. What? Whoa. The idiomatic choice here is for. I froze for a second. So yes, you got it right. What happened here? So why the red cross? I thought I was wrong for a second there. See what I did there? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Aha, I see exactly what you did there. A classic little mind trick. You were right all along. My red cross was totally unnecessary. You've got that keen native-like instinct for these functional words. Oh, I am honestly, I am feeling, what's the word for it? What's the word when you're feeling a bit, don't make me feel this way, like don't make me, not ashamed. What's the word? What's the word for the reaction when someone gives you a compliment and you feel shy? What's the word? Blushing. That's it. I'm blushing. I'm bashful as well. I'm embarrassed. I think it's not the one. I'm blushing. Thank you for that. Thank you for complimenting me on my English. I'm blushing now. I'm red in my face, right? That's the word I was looking for. Okay, number 10. Here we go. So I froze for a second, unsure. To be honest, again, it feels like it could be 2 words here. Unsure as to whether to run or hit the ground. Unsure. I feel like it's going to be as to, guys, which is 2 words again. As to. Wait a minute. About. How about about? How about about? How about about? How about? Unsure about. Yeah, I think it has. Unsure of? No, I think about. Yes. Unsure about whether to run or hit the ground. Thank God it's correct. Okay, let me ask if off would off work too or not. I think about is a more natural choice. Not in this case, yeah. You cannot use would off. No, wait, what? I was never gonna say would off. Hey, hang on. Would off work, I meant, not would have. Got it. Now, off alone wouldn't work. Okay, yeah. You need a preposition that connects unsure to the following clause, and that's about. Okay. Yeah, I get it. But sometimes I hear people say sure of. So I wonder if unsure of could work too. See what I mean? Yes, that's good observation. Sure of is correct. I'm sure of my answer. By contrast, unsure of can also work. You see? You see? I made a good point there. Again, I'm blushing again, guys. I froze, unsure of whether to run. About is slightly more idiomatic. That's what I was thinking. That's why I went for about, but off might work as well. How about as2? That was my initial idea. How about as2? Would that work? Yes, it could. You could also say I froze unsure as2. That was my first idea, remember? And I was guessing again that ChatGPT had messed up and it asked me for a 2-word answer, but in the end I went for about, and that was right. But as you can see, there are almost like 3 options here, which is crazy. Okay, let's go back. My friend pulled me the arm. My friend pulled me, I think, by the arm. I think by the arm, right? Pull someone by something with the arm. No, because it was my arm. He pulled me by the arm. I think it's by the arm. I wouldn't use with here. Yeah, it's correct. By the arm. I'm just gonna ask, with doesn't work, does it? I assume not. Let's see. It's thinking, but it's thinking a bit too much. With doesn't work. Yeah, you need the preposition that shows grabbing and moving via contact, which is by. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Sounds like the arm is doing the pulling itself if you use with. So it's definitely not with, it's by. And that's what I went for, isn't it? Okay, you pulled me by the arm. Just before or as. I think it's going to be just before, because basically he saves my life, right? Because of his as it exploded. I mean, that wouldn't be good enough, right? So just before it exploded. And now the question is, I think it's going to be into the wall behind us, right? Did it explode into the wall? On the wall doesn't make sense. I think into the wall, because it's like something that's flying, right? I think so. Let's see. Is before correct? Yeah, before works. Could I was gonna ask. Today I have a lot of curious questions, right? Just as would work, but might kill me, right? I think so. Yes, technically you could say just as it exploded. It would change the meaning slightly. Makes it feel like the explosion and the pulling happened simultaneously, whereas before emphasizes that the pull happened just in time, slightly earlier. So yes, using as here might make your friend's heroic timing less obvious. In a story about nearly dying, that's a bit riskier. Exactly my point. So how about number 13? I think it exploded into the wall, or oh, it could also be onto the wall. I think into the wall is better. Could it be onto? No, I'm just gonna go for into, but to be honest, this could be something else. Let's see. Yeah, it works. Okay, great. Again, I'm gonna ask, would onto work too? Let's see. Onto wouldn't quite work here. Onto usually implies movement towards the surface to land on. Yeah, that's true, because basically the wall is not something it can land on, but it's gonna fall down, right? So like you can say he jumped onto the platform, or he jumped onto the stage. Like some actors an actor jumped onto the stage maybe to perform. Yeah, okay, it makes sense. So this was about an impact on the wall. So it flew into the wall, right? Makes sense. Okay. If I hadn't moved, remember, I think we got a clue already there, in time. You see, in time means just in time, right? It means maybe a second late. If I had moved a second later, I would have died there. So if I hadn't moved in time, I think it has to be in time. The blast would have hit me, right? This is a third conditional. If I hadn't moved in time, it has to be in time. Oh, it doesn't work? Wait, actually, yes, hold on. It's correct. Just early enough. It's one of those that ChatGPT confused itself again. So it is correct. If I hadn't moved just in time, the blast would have hit me in the face. Somebody hits you in the face, right? Yeah, definitely in the face. It's in twice in a row now. Okay. Yeah, in the face. I see the pattern. The blast would have hit me in the face. It is correct, definitely. Yeah, so yes, your instinct is perfect. 2 ins in a row is completely fine. Yeah, I think so. I think so too. It's actually quite cool. People around us kept cheering, hey, hey, let's go, let's go. Completely unaware. You're aware of something, so that means, I guess, you're also unaware of something, right? Unaware of, it means if you're not aware of something, you're unaware of something. You basically have no idea something was so close. And close is used with the preposition to. So the next one will be to becoming a tragedy. Right? So it was so close. Honestly, if I hadn't moved just in time, I would have died there. So number 16 is off. Number 17 is 2. Do you mind if I do 2 at once? I hope not. Oh, it's wrong. Wait. Hang on. Wait. It says no, but then it says yes. So I think this is a wrong symbol here. So 17 is right. Oh yes, you got it right. Okay, cool. All right. What's going to be the response to my okay, cool? Here's number 18. Okay, I can see it here now. The problem with something. Okay, you know what? It's better if I see the whole context here. That's the problem with fireworks. Yeah, I think I've got it. Let's see if I can do it all at the same time here. That's the problem with fireworks. They're treated as harmful fun. right? Even if they can turn deadly in seconds or within seconds. Could be within seconds or in seconds. Okay, let's see. 18 with 19 as, and 20 if, sorry. And okay, let's go with these first because I'm more sure about those. Yeah, it's all even though is better. Oh my God, maybe I got ahead of myself there. I was too complacent and I did it too fast without thinking it carefully through. What happened? Okay, let's see. Even if, no, yeah, of course. Hang on, let's just read it again, just to be sure, okay? That's the problem with fireworks. They're treated as harmless fun. Yeah, we need contrast. Even if it doesn't give you that contrast, even if it's more like an intensification, right? Okay, got it. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, this is a careless mistake though. Like I just saw even, and we have also the word even if, right? So of course, they can turn deadly. I think it's gonna be within. Okay, I'm gonna go for within. It could be in seconds, but within seconds or in seconds. What do you guys think? I'm gonna go for within. Yes, it's correct. Spot on. So one mistake, I think I said at the beginning I would be happy with that, right? Let's see. Let's just check. Could we use in for this one too? Could we use in? Yes. In seconds is actually more common. Yeah, I was thinking both, but then in the end I went for within. Okay, great, guys. I think all good. So how did I do? You did fantastically. Here's a quick recap of how you went. Up with, without, blah, 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 blah. It's all green, except number 20. Yeah, that was a mistake. Honestly, that's better than almost any non-native teacher would get. Great, I'm blushing again. I guess the word of the day, guys, is blushing, right? Blushing. Usually this is like what happens to your face after you receive a compliment from someone. You're blushing, right? Especially this is the way a shy person would react, because of course, another way to react to a compliment would be something like thank you. Or if you're arrogant, you could say thank you, I know. Okay, guys, I guess that's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you enjoy these videos. I'm gonna keep them coming. I plan to do more in the future because it's a good way for me to practice as well. And hopefully you guys can learn something from these videos as well. That's the idea after all. Okay. I think that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you soon. Take care, everyone.